So I've been messing around with a new version of my Dimir flash deck. Then I tried a little bit of a Simic flash deck. But then I tried a little bit of a Zagoth flash deck. Green, blue, and black. Primarily for a number of reasons. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the black or not, but I want the Slitherwisp to be good. Okay. I want to be able to pay with this with another source because this works so well with the green, which with a third turn Night Pack Ambusher, we have a 4/4 in play that produces a 3/3 each turn, which is insane. Okay. We also have the new Mystic Snake and the secret card I think I've been trying to see, Cry of the Carnarium. This card counters Cat Oven, it counters Cycling, it counters a lot of the aggro, Lurus Aura stuff right now, it counters some of this Croxus black-red thing going on. So this card is countering a lot of stuff in the meta right now. I've been trying it, and it's been working. So I'm trying to keep black in. And I also want access to some of the black cards coming out in 2021. So obviously with the Flash, I got the Night Bonder. And that doesn't help with the Slitherwisp. And it doesn't help with the Frilled Mystic. But it does get me a turn 3 Night Pack Ambusher. And the Growth Spiral also gives me a turn 3 Night Pack Ambusher. So far the deck's been playing nicely. I have a Mystical Dispute, Sinister Sabotage, and the Frilled Mystic. So I have a decent amount of control there. I have some bounce with the Brazen, and then some board clear with the Cry of Carnarium. So I have some flying with the Brazen, and flying with the Shark Cycling tokens. So I'm getting through with damage as well. It's been working really well. So I've been probably 7-1-ish. Took me from Platinum 4 to Platinum 2 really quick. So I decided I was going to start recording some videos to show you guys what was going on. So I started mutating my Simic flash deck into splashing some green so that I could get the Night Pack Ambusher in there. I went like 6 or 7-1. Took me from Platinum 4 to Platinum 2. Then I lost the last 4 games in a row because I keep getting mana screwed, just like this. So no blue sources. Even though the vast majority of land in my deck are blue, I just keep getting green. So that's unfortunate. And here I don't get any green sources, even though clearly I need some, or any black sources. Wow. Just terrible hands all of a sudden. I was getting such good hands for such a long time. And I was loving this deck. And now I'm just sad. The Magic gods, they're not happy. They're not happy. So let's see what happens. Oh yeah, a single blue mana. Wonderful. So unfortunately, I'm not even getting the thing that I specifically made this deck to add blue, or to keep the black in the deck instead of making a straight Simic Flash, isn't available in my hand at the moment. As you can see, no black cards. Creatures entering the battlefield are 9. Don't. Yeah. So this is the card I wanted to splash green for. I don't have the 2 green sources. Kind of sad what's happening there. creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Wow. That hurts. That hurts. This one, for example, it specifically counters this card, for example. Might be able to stop that. I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to do is not block and try to hit this with a Shark Typhoon if possible. Still didn't get that green source or the black cards that I put into my deck specifically to fight decks like this. I made this deck just to fight decks like this. And look at me go. I'll pull out the cards and show you what it was when the time comes. No green source. No green source. Good God. All right. So he's all flying. End of turn, sure. He's going to force me to play cards I do not want to play. I want him to play an aura on one of these so I can bounce it with a brazen. This deck. Can we get something better, please? I want to play this, but don't need to too bad. There it is! The card! Look at this. The Cry of the Carnarium, which he obviously has a counter for, so there's almost no point in me playing it. All creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. This card is good against cycling cards. It's good against cat oven cards. I'm going to do this in case he tries to play a Mystic on me. He didn't. What does he have the blue in his hand for? Okay. An additional cost, tap and untap, Fine. Be that way. What a jerk. So, this guy's deck would not even put up a fight against this deck if I didn't draw like the worst hand ever. Without being able to play the Ambusher, without having a double green source for the Frilled Mystic, or for the Questing Beast, which I can now not play. Good God. Whew. This is out of control. I'm getting either all no green or all green, and it's just driving me crazy. Ooh, take your pick. Which one do you want to pick? Oh, I don't know. Vanishing Light, by the way, is awesome. It's an O-ring. It's basically an O-ring. Love this card. But he has blue and white, and there's a blue and white creature that does the same thing, so I wonder. Jeez. Terrible. No. Terrible. Oh, lordy, lordy. I don't know what he's doing with the blue. Yeah, you don't want to attack, because clearly. I almost always cycle this. There's a green source. I want to play the... So, the control in me... Can I play this and that? Yeah, that's the play right there. Okay. Yes, yes, obviously, and there we go. So I had enough mana for the Sinister Sabotage to follow up. I think I finally got it. Do I care about that? It's going to be a 2/2 flyer who can create tokens. Do I care about that? Can he play anything for 3 that will stop me from winning? I don't know. I want to Surveil, though, pretty hard. Ah. Okay. Well, there's a win. Not what I wanted to show off with this deck, but hopefully the next one will be a little bit nicer. So, I've been playing Zagoth Flash. Blue, green, black. I'll show you why. There is a couple of green cards I'll be wanting to try going first and having all my colors. That's fun. Other than the fact that I can't actually play this on turn 2. We'll try it anyway. So, well, there is a card called the Night Pack Ambusher, which is with the help of either the Cunning Night Bonder or the Growth Spiral, I can play it on turn 3, which is amazing. So, we're going to try and show something here. This card is a 4/4 that produces a 3/3 wolf like every turn, and it flashes in on turn 3. It's good. Yeah. You want to quench that? No? Interesting. So, I do want to get my turn 3 Mystical Dispute, I suppose. So I'll go ahead and play this. Shock, maybe? Or something else, I suppose. I'm not sure if I should dispute this now or not. I will. I want to keep her on the board. I want to keep a monster on the board, keep up the pressure. I don't know if he's going to play something right now that will make me regret that, but hopefully I can bounce it with this, which is why I just played that Mystical Dispute. Okay. Right. So this is another card that I've chosen to play Zagoth Flash because of the black. With all the cycling and the cat ovens and the 1/1 aura flying creature meta out there right now, no. This card eats them up. And we will see. I'm not going to cycle that. I might cycle that. I might cycle this if I don't need to play this for some reason. Or this. That's a no. So this is a pretty bad hand. As all the hands I've gotten so far, this is probably one of the worst ones that I've kept. I don't have any of my creatures, which I have plenty of in this deck. Plenty of flash creatures. What's he doing? What's he doing? Really? What kind of red and green deck doesn't play anything on their turn? I don't know. Suspicious. Hmm. Are you gonna play? Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. I could bounce this and it would just kill it with the brazen, but I'd really rather draw a card and take 2 damage if he's not going to play anything more interesting. So I might bounce it with the brazen and play. Yeah, I might bounce it with the brazen. And then maximize my mana usage by playing the Slither Wisp. Well, at least he's tapped out. Okay. I still have a draw mechanism. That's another reason why I wanted to play black. Have that draw. Also, I had a lot of good black and green and black and blue dual lands, but I didn't have blue and green, which is strange. I didn't have any breeding pools. Or the one that's the scry land, the green-blue scry land. Okay, is this guy going to get himself in trouble? I've got enough counters for everything in his hand. What's he going to play? I'm seeing a lot of this kind of control stuff going on right now. Yeah. Resolve. And then I think I will go ahead and bounce. And turn. I doubt I will be able to play anything other than this turn. Right. Maybe I'll be able to surveil away some land, hopefully. Is he going to counter my counter? Huh. What's the point of even playing your reclamation if you don't even have anything to worth playing for it? Jeez. This is the only reason I would want to play blue-red right now. He's got one card in hand. I have this, so let's see what happens. Hopefully I'll swing this all the way in for the win. Another one of those at the beginning. Does that matter? I'm going to let that resolve because I don't think that matters. Okay, tap all your lands. You know I have a counter. What are you going to play? Okay, so you're going to undo it. Okay. So this one is black. Yeah. Can I possibly do this? So he has an instant speed card. It's fine. Interesting. The reason I didn't play the brazen there is because he knows that I have a counter. He thought that I would have a counter, and then he wants me to tap out so he can play this. I'm thinking. If I tap out, he could play something that could hurt me. See, here we are. He can't do anything. There's nothing he can do. If I do nothing, blue, green. So I have enough now. I can play a brazen and a growth spiral and a frilled mystic. He knows that if he doesn't do anything now, it's going to be over. Look at that, 18. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm gonna let that go. Probably not. So he's probably gonna scoop it right now. Yep. Yeah. Figured that one. So this deck took me from 50-50 in tier 4 to platinum tier 2 right now. And I'm feeling really good. Okay, let's play some more of the Zagoth Flash. I really want to make this work, but I have to invest more of my wild cards into it to min-max it. I can't expect a deck that hasn't been min-maxed to be competitive once you get to platinum. So that's a fun first hand. If this hand loses while being on the play, I'll have to re-examine this entire deck. It's not having a lot of creatures and probably at least one more control spell than I would like, but with this mana distribution, okay, so now it's getting a little heavy on that control there. And I'm playing potentially an aggro, Zakdos, something interesting. Yeah, go for it. Aw, wah-wah. Yeah, I'm sure. I think that's an okay trade just because I'm planning on... He's going to play a bunch of cheap aggro, I'm going to be in trouble. That's the worst thing this deck could have versus a cheap aggro deck is just tons of control and none of my creatures. That's actually I need versus this deck, which is one of the whole reasons I'm playing the Zagoth. I don't need that untapped. So this is all creatures get -2/-2 until turn. Exile creatures and all graveyards are put there from the battlefield this turn. Now, this takes care of most aggro and sack decks in the meta today. Okay, I'm going to do this again. Try to get myself away from some land. This I like. I see. Do I have the green? Green. Yes. View the browser. Yes. I will keep him. So he's what I wanted to play 2 turns ago. If I play a turn 2 Cunning Nightbonder, I can turn 3 a Nightpack Ambusher. And if they don't have an answer for him quickly, he starts pumping out 3/3s every turn, which becomes impossible for almost anyone to deal with. So, end turn. He doesn't have a 1 mana cost creature, which is interesting. He seems to be having mana problems. I'm not fond of that. I want to get this going, so I'm going to let that resolve. I want to counter that bad, but I really want to get the Night Pack going. So he's going to be like, ooh, a 4/4. Can almost not kill a 4/4 with 1 mana in today's standard. I don't think there's anything I could use more than 4 mana for here. This would be 3. That would be 3. This could be 1. I couldn't play 6, so I think tapped is fine. Go to attack. Not play any spells and get my 3/3 wolf at the end of my turn. He might be upset about this. He's so good. He's the reason I've made Zagoth, or I've made a Simic with a splash of black, or a Dimir with a splash of green. He's so good. Him with the Cunning Nightbonder, he costs 3. He'd be a 4/4 flash who makes a 3/3 wolf every turn. It's unbeatable. No, I don't think so. That might make him want to quit. I imagine he's going to quit any time unless he's got some serious answers. Unless he has some serious answers, I can just see him quitting at any moment. Next to combat, sure. If I counter one more spell that he plays where he's counting on that to initiate a strategy, it'll be over, I think. Are you going to give up? If you play a 1-mana cost creature, I will literally Mystical Dispute it. Yeah, no. Sorry. He'll quit now, I'm sure. Or not. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. That's what I thought. This deck, with that hand, I can't imagine losing to almost anything in the format right now. So, let's keep going. Alright. This Zagoth Flash deck has been really productive in terms of win percentages. I haven't been keeping track of it, but it's pretty high. I would say over 70% in platinum. This is okay. I get to go first, which is wonderful. I'm going to play this just to make him think I'm not playing counter. Yorian, huh? So I really wish I had a counter right now. Really do. I mean, I have a counter. I have two, actually. Good. Okay. So I've seen these decks multiple times. Still playing Teferi and a number of other things. So he has a counter. Still not getting a land in a few draws now. Need to life. So at least I have this open. Next, I probably would actually play this over this so that I can get that land because I really want to have that land for this. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I don't know why he quit so early. He must have gotten mana screwed. Let's just keep on going. So yeah, he must have got mana screwed. Like he must have been on the draw with 2 mana in hand, expecting to get one more land by turn 3. Didn't get the land. Probably quit. Rage quit. I don't blame him. Opponent goes first. Not a great hand, although I appreciate this. Yikes. Yeah. This is a nearly terrible hand. And I'm on the draw. This is a really bad hand. I wonder if I can keep it. From my experience, when I mulligan from a bad hand, I mulligan directly into a, okay, yeah, I'm in trouble. So being on the draw versus this is going to be probably can kill me. Yeah. My experience with mulliganing a terrible hand is mulliganing directly into getting mana screwed. So, no land twice there. Getting screwed good. Getting mana screwed here. Yeah. Let's see if he doesn't shock this. He'll probably shock that. No? Yeah, he'll probably shock that. Or something worse. Who's playing this card right now? Okay, so terrible. Okay. Could try to play this into the long game. No counters, terrible mana, can't play these. Whew. I think he is going to play that and give himself 4 or 5. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play this. Let him pump up his Legion again. Nice. I have to give you a nice on that. That's good. Yeah, being on the draw versus him drawing the nuts on his deck versus me, there's no way I can come back from this. Yeah. I don't have the second blue source. It's only 5. Yikes. I wanted to be able to play another one of these. Block 2 of them. Couldn't. Can never play this, apparently. This is rough. Nearly impossible to come back from. Yes, I know. Thank you. Yep. Nice deck. Very fun. Cannot beat that deck with my deck on the draw. Impossible. Impossible. Tournament grounds into the perfect red and black knights for early aggro, plus the interrupts that you need to be able to trick your guys into killing mine. Yeah, there's no way I can get around that. Enters tapped. Sure. Problem here is I don't have a green source. Is this cycling? Yeah. Wow. Does it get worse? Can it get worse? Didn't draw land. Drew all the growth spirals in the world. Yeah. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. He will try to race me. He won't attack if I leave a blocker open. But I don't want to let him just deal more damage to me for no reason. Play a stinger into a cycling? No, you don't have it. Interesting. I go for blood. That's maybe smart. Do I want to keep him badly? Play growth spiral? That was pro. That was pro. Unbelievable what I just pulled off there. And you're going to attack with him? Really? Man, I don't know. No blocks. I'll let you get away with it for now. No land again. Unfortunate. No land again. Unfortunate. Yeah. 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 So he's not gonna get anything. He's gonna play a stinger or a fox. No. He's getting crappy hand. He's getting a crappy hand. Pass two attackers. Sure. My turn. Really? Okay. How about this? Okay. Blue. And doesn't matter. I could Cry of the Carnarium this, but I've been waiting for him to play a stinger or the healer or anything. Even a Lurus. Play something. No. No, I won't play this yet. Maybe this. No, he can double block. No, we're okay. And I had a chance to do that after the fact? Interesting. I know he has every card in his deck, because I've played cycling for quite a long time. So that's one problem, because he can cycle this into something tougher than my Cry of the Carnarium could fix. So yeah, that one is a problem. Maybe I'll do this now. I'll let him pay 3. That way it won't be able to be tough enough. He won't have enough mana to he won't have enough mana to cycle enough to make this tough enough to live through the Cry of the Carnarium. So that's why I let him play that. See, he's got 2/2. Cry of the Carnarium will still kill him. Nice. Okay, he's not gonna like this. He's not gonna like this at all. Sorry, dude. Yes, I know. All right. Now you could play a Lurus into your hand and then play the Lurus. You could Zenith Flare me directly for some life. Interesting. He must have another Zenith Flare, which will kill me. I will have to keep the Sinister Sabotage open for a counter at all times if he ever goes to Zenith Flare me again. Next. Are you going to try to Zenith Flare me again? He could play a Stinger and cycle a bunch, and that could be actually worse. What are you going to do? Tap out for a Zenith Flare? Do it. Do it. Can you play 2 Zenith Flares? Did you have 3 Zenith Flares in your hand and enough mana to play 2 in one turn? No. I think that will be it. I think that will be it for you. For game. So if he blocks this, I'll still have 8 damage through, right? Yeah. Ah, I beat a cycling deck with this, with the Cry of the Carnarium. Exactly why I put that in the deck. Oh, that's good. I appreciate that. I think that might be a good way to end this. To show that the Cry of the Carnarium works on cycling. I'm pumped. Although, it didn't work greatly. It worked enough to help me win.